Hi guys, this is Perkins here. Today we're going to be talking about Module 4, Lesson 20. In this lesson, we're going to be talking about being able to use tape diagrams as representations to solve word problems. So looking at this, just like the last video, is that we're going to be doing RDW, which is reading the word problem. We're going to be drawing the tape diagram and labeling it. We're going to be chunking it. So we're going to be chunking it during that time. And then we're going to write our number, sentence, and statement that matches our story. So we know the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to read the word problem one time just to get a little understanding before we start to chunk it and do our tape diagram to label it. So now let's look at this. It says Pam read 5 books at her house. Pam read some more books at school. She read a total of 13 books. How many books did Pam read at school? So now, let's read it again. But remember, we're going to chunk it. So every important piece of information that we think that we need to draw for, we're going to stop and we're going to draw that piece. So it says Pam read 5 books at her house. Oops, stop. I know that is important. So I'm going to draw Pam reading those 5 books at her house. So I'm going to box that in. Now, I'm going to label it. So, she read 5 books at her house. So now we're going to keep on reading because I drew my picture, I boxed it in, and I labeled it with a letter and a number. So we're good. So now it says Pam read some more books at school. Stop right here. It says she read some more books at school. Now that is important information. How many she read at school. But do we know how many she read at school? Nope. Mystery box. We don't know that just yet. We don't know how many she read at school yet. So we can't draw a picture, but I just put an S for school. That's all I could do. Now let's keep on reading. She read a total of 13 books. Stop right there. She read a total of 13 books. That total kind of helps us know that 13 is our whole. So she read a total of 13 books. So we know that 13 was how many books she read all together. So now we know that 13 is how many she read all together, and 5 is how many she has read at home. So we have to just figure out how many she read at school. Now the question is, how many books did Pam read at school? So that's what we're having to figure out. So now, what we're going to do is that we're just going to count on. We know there's 5 right here. Now we're just going to count on until we get to 13. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now I know in this case, one thing that I did not do, which I'm going to go back and do, because it's important to make it easy and clear for us to see, is that I'm going to go back and I erased it, and I'm going to draw it again, and every 5 I'm going to put a space in between. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, space, 11, 12, 13. So now, how many books did she read at school? Well, let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She read 8 books at school. Oh, that's not a very good 8. Let me try that again. Good. She read 8 books at school. So now we can draw our number sentence. 5 plus, we didn't know that, equals 13. So we know that 5 plus 8 equals 13. So Pam read blank books at school. Well, Pam read 8 books at school because we know that is what we had to just figure out for our mystery box. Alrighty guys, that's it for this video.